Oh, yeah, I forgot about this lovely little conversation that we're going to skip this time. Hello and welcome to 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, where in the last episode, we solved puzzles in the kitchen and in the operating room, and got a lot more pieces to the puzzle of what's going on in this ship. And today I think we're going to finally get answers for why everybody's here, what all the character significances are, what actually happened on the ship, what the backstory is with everything with Ice 9 and the incident 9 years ago and all that. I think we're finally going to get our answers in today's episode, the finale, the last chance for this game to bring it all into one satisfying little bow on top, or one little, wrap it all up nicely or whatever. So, up until this point, we've done everything we have to do to get the true ending. We went through door 4, and then we told, and then we accepted the bookmark from Snake, then we went through door 7, so before we went to door 7, we also heard a story about Ice 9 from June, then we went through door 7, and then we were in the operating room, so we asked 7 if he had heard the story about Ice 9, then we gave the bookmark to Clover, and now the only thing we have left to do is to go through door 1, and assuming that I did everything correctly, which I think I did, if I go through door 1, we are now on pace to get the true ending, fully, 100%, no further player input required. So we're going to go through door 1, I'm going to skip ahead until we complete what was the last room, I think it was the captain's quarters room. So I'm going to skip ahead until after that, because I've already shown off those puzzles, and we'll pick up right there and see what the true ending has to offer. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I will see you guys in a second. Alright, never mind, I guess I'm not skipping to after the chart room. This is new dialogue. This didn't happen the first time I played through this chart room, so, new dialogue. Let's hear it.
Oh, no, it's not like that.
Oh yeah, you missed, the way we got Ace out of the room, was something I want to ask her. I don't want anyone to overhear us. And then, Ace took a look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk appeared on his face. Oh, I see, of course. Gave Junpei a knowing pat on the shoulder and left. So, yeah, that's how we got Ace to leave. But I'm guessing we're about to get more plot details. That's why I started the recording again. So here we go.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother.
He's in the coffin. He's fine. Can we talk now?
I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother?
He's just having a nice nap in the coffin in the room with the 9 door in it. He's fine.
I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise. So, it's Junpei. Who do you think did it?
He lives. He's alive.
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them.
You're right. So, what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Which two bracelet numbers added to 2 would give a digital root of 3? Well, Clover already told us the answer to this in the axe ending, because she turned into a crazy person who's like, oh, well, they're the only ones who could have done it. But we know that, first off, we know this isn't true, and we know that he's still alive, so it doesn't matter. But that's the only correct answer.
The digital root for Snake's 3.
You know, we've gone a long time without hearing the words digital root.
Wait, hold on. Are Santa and Seven
No.
the killers?
No. They're not.
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it, and...
That's what I thought. Santa and Seven. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother. There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities? Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Yeah. What's this?
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh, I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah,
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that leave?
A and E. Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too, right?
Yeah,
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely?
No.
If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious.
See, that's the thing. We already know what actually took place, so this is kind of redundant.
I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have a point.
And besides, if Ace and Seven are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
No.
that's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
Their motive.
Have I interrupted something?
Someone was listening in on the conversation.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Well, he's dead. Junpei does not
Go
survive
ahead.
this.
Okay.
No. Junpei does not survive this next encounter. No, there's no way.
What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to check.
Yeah?
Oh,
What's that?
is this the scene where he checks the whether he cheated or not?
Hey, what the hell are
Yeah,
you
okay,
doing?
so I think we're out of new dialogue. Okay, so that was very redundant because we already know exactly what happened, which is strange because we couldn't have actually possibly gotten this ending unless we'd already seen the Zero Lost ending, but even still, alright, so I think from here on out it's going to be the same as what we did the first time in the chart room, but I'm still going to keep an eye out for new dialogue, so I'm either going to skip ahead to when there's new dialogue or when we actually start getting to the point where the true ending starts happening. Whatever comes first. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so another news section. In the main act's ending, what we did is we just said, hey, it's like he's making fun of us, and then Clover said, okay, but cool, can we, like, return to solving puzzles and all that? Well, now we're actually examining the body, and the bracelet fell off, so... Yeah, again, I know how to remove... This is like the 8 millionth time you've told me how to remove the bracelets.
Oh god. This man... He's dead, isn't he?
What? You didn't figure that out okay.
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now.
Okay, sure thing, pal.
If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Yes! Astounding deductive reasoning.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead.
Correct?
You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that
You
he's
really don't.
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious. Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive.
Just stop talking.
I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know?
Just shut your mouth.
Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin.
Oh yeah, great word, wow. What an incredible thing to say.
I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or
Yeah,
something.
make her imagine that even more, why don't you?
There's a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm.
Thanks, pal.
And,
Way to rub it in.
What did you just say?
Yeah, okay, great, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we figured out in the other ending too, but sure. Wow, that's, okay. Ooh, boy, that's, this is certainly one way to arrive at this conclusion.
oh man, I am so sorry.
Yeah, you don't
I
say,
shouldn't
buddy.
have said that. I
mean, that's
really
not...
don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, that's not what you've realized, but you still should not have said it.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, too. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we kind of already had this realization, and now I'm starting to wonder if they should have just cut this from the safe ending.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. But he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love.
What? That better not be the payoff for the goddamn bookmark. If this is the payoff for the...
If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
This isn't good. I mean, yes, it's a good thing that you figured out, but this isn't... It's not luck. You figured this out because you figured out... This isn't luck.
That?
I only made it here because you gave me this.
You can't be serious.
I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover...
That's the payoff for the goddamn bookmark. Wow. Oh. Wow. Yikers.
Because of what you said to me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, she's just shuffling from one side of the room to the other. The audio's going left and right in my ear as well. This is weird.
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
actually incredibly disappointed. Like, I don't know what payoff I was expecting from a bookmark, but I mean... Really? That's it?
Did I, say something?
Like, we already had this revelation in the Zero Lost ending.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me. But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out. Let's just calm down for a second. Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on.
Hey, remember when you started with 3 and started counting upward when you were doing a countdown? Yeah, that was fun.
If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The Nonary Game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the Nonary Game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other?
Wait, I thought it was 16 people who got kidnapped, not 18. Because that's what I thought. I thought, okay, so if it was 18, it makes sense, right? Because you have 2 groups of people doing the thing. But it was 16, not... What?
Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany. and the other is danger. You know how That's an epiphany, and what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
So you're saying the Nonary Game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
Huh.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Jesus Christ, Ace.
Ace!
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble and I could really use your assistance. Come on, it'll only take a moment.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up!
It's like they think I'm a dog, and they're waving a stick in front of me, like, hey, you want the stick? You want the stick? Oh, here it is. And they keep, like, waving it up and down, and I keep jumping for the stick, and I keep missing it because it's like, oh, and they keep, like, raising it up and down. Like, every time I'm about to grab it, they lift it up a little bit further. It's like, just give me the goddamn stick already. It's like we're climbing the hill, but, so, like, let's say I'm climbing a hill, and at the top of the hill, we have this game, and so there's the game, and then there's the explanation of what's going on in the game. I keep climbing the hill, and I almost get there every time. I almost arrive at the backstory. But right before I get to the top, the game jumps down from the heavens, and it's like, haha, no. And then kicks me down to the bottom of the hill again. Alright, so we've just had the realization that the library is indeed the nest of knowledge or whatever. No, sorry, the forest of knowledge that we have to make our way past, so I was correct in my assumption.
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
The Egyptian priestess, an Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster, they called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice, and she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
A game theory.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
Cass?
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and CAS were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature...
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, Seven, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, Seven, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those three to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
All ice. Alice. Is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge. And the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this.
Alright then. Hopefully, when we get out of this room, we will finally arrive at the path starting down the actual true ending. Because up until this point, I am thoroughly unimpressed. We haven't really learned a whole lot of new information here.
So,
Over here.
By the way, you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
huh?
That all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus, what's their digital route?
9. It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted to.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you. I mean,
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
is that so?
We're here.
So, is this...
Yeah.
There's no other place for us to go.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron wall at the end of the hallway. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked by metal grates.
I see.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh. The 9 door. We're finally here. No doubt about it. This is door 9. Oh, finally!
Junpei, look behind you.
Behind? What? What? A door? There's another one?
Hey,
There's a... And of course it won't open. But why? Why the hell are there...
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
I don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. Do you...
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room.
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well then, that means...
yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, secret. So if there are 2 number 9 doors, if we split it up, right?
That's not gonna work. You've got a notebook and a pen, right? Can I borrow them?
Yeah, here.
Look at this. You get it? There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people. So...
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3 are left behind. Right?
yeah. No way.
Come to think of it, what is this room? It looks like it's set up, but what? Is that an altar? A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly be.
Okay, I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
What are you talking about?
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine. Let me enlighten you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong. She just... screw it. Let me just write it out. If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Wait, this means...
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing? Are you saying?
Yeah, I am. I'll stay behind.
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot? No, I am completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
What? Wait a minute here. You were the one who suggested... Okay, remember back in the hospital room when you were like, hey, we gotta leave someone behind. Who's it gonna be? Now you're like, no, we will not be leaving anyone behind. What the... Okay.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either.
Not that I'm against, I don't want to leave 7 behind, but, Lotus, you gotta stay consistent.
I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said anything yet.
Are you... agreeing? You want to leave him here?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave 7 alone.
What the hell are you...
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just 3 people, including 7. That's my proposal. Those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell's gonna listen to you?
You all will.
What?
3, 2, 1.
What?
See? I told you.
What? What?
Huh? What? Why? What the hell is that?
The gun's from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6. I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
What?
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it.
Now, time for you to start following my orders.
It's the 9th man all over again. Where did this come from?
Ace, Lotus, congratulations. I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands in the red. Hey, you deaf? I gave you an order. Right, fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you... Santa, I thought you were one of us. I thought we were friends.
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the 4-leaf clover.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid bitch.
What the... What?
You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
What the fuck?
Santa.
All right, assholes. What are you still standing there for?
Okay, so I just had a ping in my brain because this is so... Okay. Somebody said something earlier in the game about how, like, someone was possessed by a spirit or whatever, doing bullshit. Is the reason why everybody just goes insane randomly in this game is because there's a spirit haunting the ship, like Alice or something, and she's just taking control of people and making them do ridiculous, out-of-character, insane things. Is that what's happening here?
Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day.
Is that why? Because if so, I don't know if I like the direction we're going here.
Oh, what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
Because, like, with Ace, I always kind of suspect it's Ace, but with Santa, like, this is so out of left field for him.
That's it. It's the only way. Please, go.
Huh?
No way.
Junpei, what are you saying? If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Junpei. And so will Clover and Seven.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us. We'll figure something out. Right, Seven?
Right. You just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says.
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take care of.
No, no, you can't! Ace, Lotus, don't come over! Don't worry about me, please!
Please. Go.
All right.
Fine.
All right. Now let's get those hands on the scanner panel. What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner. I'm not gonna say it again.
Fine.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. As soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens. Right?
Damn it.
Good. Go. Later.
Okay, I'm sorry, but what the actual f is happening? I can't, this... Let me guess, Snake's gonna wake up and we're gonna use him to get to the ninth door, or the other ninth door. This game, I just...
God. June.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
Hey, Snake, you wanna help us out?
What the hell is that?
Shh.
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna open the coffin without the code, but...
Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for show?
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try! Damn it!
Man, it won't even budge.
Raise your hand if you thought that was gonna work. I don't think anybody raised their hand.
Not another one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
Ugh, there's nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they?
You're not gonna find it in this room. You have to go upstairs to get the code.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? I need something.
Jesus Christ. Truth had gone, truth had... What? What?
Wait, what? What the hell was that? That voice?
Huh?
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
He pressed the buttons. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, so what happened there is, because I was about to, like, before the flash of light happened, I was about to say, is the only way to solve this is the reason why you have to have completed the safe ending first is because you as the player need to know what the combination is, and then you input it, but the characters still have no way of being able to figure out what it is. So then I was about to say it, then I'm like, nah, that'd be really dumb. But then they did it, and I'm like, oh wait, that's actually the solution here. You have to have already done the safe ending so that you as the player know what to do, even though the characters cannot possibly have figured this out. Wow, oh man, this is. Oh. Like, I just, yeah, I still have it memorized. 1438, 1438, 3421. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 1438. Yeah, 1438, 3421. I still have memorized from the zero lost ending.
1438, 3421.
That is so dumb. That is so. Oh my god.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh, are those?
1438 3421. 1438 3421. No way!
What?
Why are you?
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you. Snake!
You?
Junpei? And 7? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
Oh. Jeez.
You're back!
Gently now. My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back! You're back! Oh, you're back!
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
You jerk! Idiot!
I'm not
see.
happy.
I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you.
I'm not happy with how this is transpiring.
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yeah.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room. Do I have it straight?
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Well then. I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would...
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
0.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either.
My brain is scrambling to try to figure out how the game can possibly justify that bullshit without literally saying, oh, we're actually, because like in a game like Doki Doki Literature Club, where the entire, actually no, you know what, at this point, if you have not played Doki Doki Literature Club, you're probably not going to. In a game like that, where it's very, very, like the whole thing is centered around the idea of breaking the fourth wall, then you can get away with doing stuff like that. But in a game like this, no, that's not how this works.
Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them?
The only thing I can possibly think of is, like, you know how they were talking about automatic writing things earlier, where they were like, oh, he wrote about the Titanic years before it happened, and he didn't even know it. Maybe it's a similar thing here. It's like, oh, he typed in the button, he got a flash vision from another version of himself or something. I don't know. None of this is gonna make any sense. Whatever, let's just keep going.
All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The two murders. Switching clothes. The Nonary Game. Zero. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship.
Astounding deductive reasoning.
Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
And how do you plan on doing that? Is the game gonna tell you again? It's gonna be like, ooh, another vision.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it, let's just get going. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, but if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Fine.
You know, I like how vague they are about everything. Well, that was fast.
All right. That means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it.
Yes, everybody knew you had
I
it.
picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
Ow.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Oh no, not Steve Rogers.
then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a third asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0.
Hey, remember when we figured this out in the other ending? Well, we're doing it again.
Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Scan the bracelet with this combination.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this game kind of lost me. I was really excited to see, like, what the ultimate...
Hey, it opened! The door opened!
What the backstory was gonna be and how it all tied together, but at this point I'm just like, really? This is the best you got? The best you can come up with is, oh, I got a vision from another timeline, and Snake got possessed. By the way, I'm assuming this is all true. Like, obviously the game hasn't confirmed any of this yet, but based on the available information and what's been building up to us, I can only assume that the end result of this is going to be, oh, Junpei got a vision from accessing the field from another version of himself, and then Snake got the thing, like, Snake, because it was like, hey, the guy who did the automatic writing was possessed by another version of himself or whatever, so maybe that's the same thing happening here, which is why he's got a character, or maybe there's another group of people on a different boat, and maybe that's the safe ending, and this is, I don't know. None of this is gonna, I don't like the direction this game is headed, I gotta be honest.
What? Why? What does that mean?
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with.
What? Ow.
Her bracelet was flipped. In other words...
What?
June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
Whoa, holy hell, what the fuck? Well, I guess we're not doing this in one video then. How the hell is there that much left of this goddamn game? Okay, well, so, a couple things. First off, since we now know that this game apparently goes on a lot longer, I guess I'm gonna split this video off after this, after we go through this door, and then I'll start another episode after that. I really wanted to get it. I really wanted this to be the finale. I was really pumped up, and we're going for the true ending, but nope. I mean, I guess it's better because there's more game to play. But I was I prepared myself to record the finale today. I'm probably gonna finish the game tonight anyway on my own time, just like recording it. But so. You know what? Credit where credit's due. That's actually pretty clever. That's actually really clever. Like, insanely clever. That's an awesome twist.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you
but
say
also,
that?
Because
how the fuck does that make any
9,
sense?
then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers
Because
were.
like,
So if
first
you
off,
switch 9 and
now
wherever
there's two
a
number 9
6,
bracelets.
The numbers don't work.
And also,
If the digital root
now
is
the numbers
7,
that
then
now
you
the
can't
numbers we
open
calculate
door
for digital
4.
roots to get
If
into
the
the doors
digital
don't work
root is
anymore
2,
because
then
the
you
9 would
can't
throw everything
open door
off.
8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy, because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 and Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
What?
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6.
Game, you need to
Conversely,
slow the
Santa
down.
was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the Nonary Game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not. But I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct.
What? How the? Who the?
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
This game needs to slow right the down. Like, it just... What the...
Oh, it's right there.
What the hell is even going on anymore?
Oh. Alright, let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Hey, it's a...
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
What? It's totally full of books.
Okay, this game needs to slow right the down. This... I don't even... This... Like, a million things happened in the past 5 minutes. This... I don't even know where to dissect it all. First, there was the freaking... The voice, the call from the dimension. That gave me the code for the coffin. Then there was the freaking... The fact that... Well, I guess first Snake went insane. Now there might be... now, and I thought that might be because he was possessed. But now we found out that June's bracelet might not have been... She might have flipped it. But how did... But she wouldn't have been the one to flip it, though. Because it would have been on by default. So Zero put it on and that was what made it flipped. And then also Zero was actually Snake? What? I don't even know. I have no idea. This is... Wow, okay. Well, I guess that'll be it for now. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next episode. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for... I clearly not the finale, because we have so much more to go of 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors. Goodbye.